afternoon. I'm Christy Runyon. This is an ABC 36 News Update. The attorney for the man accused of killing a Lexington firefighter 5.5 years ago confirms a plea deal is in the works. This was the scene in southern Fayette County back on February 13th of 2004. Brenda Cowan, the city's first black female firefighter, was gunned down while responding to what turned into a 6-hour standoff. She was attending to the alleged shooter's wife, who was also killed. Until recently, the alleged gunman, Patrick Hutchinson, had been ruled incompetent to stand trial. Now, with Hutchinson cleared to stand trial, a plea deal appears imminent. Hutchinson's public defender confirms a 25-year prison sentence in return for pleading guilty. Reached by phone, Hutchinson's attorney, Sam Cox, told ABC 36 News, quote, "We have had those sorts of discussions, yes." Cox says he expects a resolution in the next couple of weeks. Prosecutor Ray Larson refused to comment on the ongoing case. However, the family of the slain firefighter has told the Lexington Herald-Leader that Larson met with them on Friday in Madisonville to inform them of the proposed deal. They expressed outrage at the plea bargain. Hutchinson's attorney tells us nothing can be finalized until an indictment or information is returned in the case. An early morning accident killed a man and shut down a 10-mile stretch of Interstate 64 in Montgomery County. It happened just before 7 this morning on the stretch of I-64 east of the first Mount Sterling exit, closing both eastbound lanes for several hours. A witness tells us a man was driving a pickup westbound on I-64 when for some reason he lost control of the vehicle, went down an embankment near the center of the roadway, and then went back up the embankment on the other side. That vehicle went airborne and slammed head-on into a tractor-trailer driving east on I-64 before coming to a stop back in the median. The driver of the pickup was pronounced dead at the scene. His name has not yet been released. The man who was just behind the semi says the big rig driver didn't even have a chance to hit his brakes.
I had to swerve off into the median myself, and I just barely missed hitting the black truck. When it came to a rest, I went right behind it in the grass there. It happened instantly. I never want to see anything like that again.
An accident reconstruction team spent most of the morning on the scene. One eastbound lane opened up about an hour and a half ago after being shut down for more than 4 hours. Fire has destroyed 4 horse barns at the Kentucky State Fair and Exposition Center in Louisville. There were no horses in the barns and no injuries were reported in fighting the fire that started early this morning. State Fair President Harold Workman, who said it was too early to know the cause of the damage, says the barns had been full of saddlebred horses that were shown Saturday night. The horses were moved out, most of them on Sunday. A passing trucker on Interstate 65 saw the fire around 2 a.m. and called authorities. No word on a cause yet. That's your ABC 36 News Update.